Well, hello YouTube. It's Tex. We're about ready to get in here and see if we can break some more records. Make sure we got everything cleaned out here. Well, we just ran the last truck, so 356 ain't bad. We're headed on our way up to 10 mil. And guess what else? Wayne is a new subscriber. Our subscriber deal is working. As long as your YouTube is not set to private, it will update. Alright, leave today. We got truck and rail, so we can turn the rail back on. Well, we thought we could jump over it. And we got a little bit. All right. Open the door. Away they go. Hey, bugger. Welcome back, boy. Man. Yeah, I'm glad my little member deal is working now. Or subscriber. Anyway, the newest subscribers are popping up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we figured we'd stream for a little while tonight. Try to get up there closer to 10 mil. See what happens. We're unloading the rail and running rail and truck today. Yeah, he got all them things fixed. And yeah, there the guy said he's seen a few things in my video that I needed to change, and I was like, I don't think I need to change nothing. I think it's all working just fine. I got 742 reasons to think it's working pretty good. Well, what'd you think? You still playing that other game? Or did you like it? We got 112 at noon. Ain't bad. Yeah, it's working pretty good. Ah, cool. The first time I played it before it goofed up, I had one for every figurine. You couldn't move around in that back room. I was going to play Cargo Simulator, but I went in there and the shelf still messed up. I thought it was all fixed when I restarted, and I was like, he still ain't got the shelves right in here. He needs help. He ain't never going to get them right. The shelves you put the boxes and tape and stuff on in Cargo Simulator, seems like every time I quit and log back in, you can't put shit back on the shelves like you did. You got to get rid of that shelf, take everything off of it, get rid of it, and buy a new one. I got tired of messing with it. Day 45, about 240 days ahead of you. Something like that. Yeah, I hadn't played it for a few nights, so I figured I'd come in and let her roll tonight. Uh-oh, jam up, jam up, jam up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Move it, move it, move it. You got things backed up. That little box right there got approved. And that right there should have been denied. So, we're going to set it on this table, take that sticker off, put a denial on it. Now we'll put it on there. I don't know how it got through there approved. One of those damn machines didn't do it, didn't pick it up. And that was cargo, yeah, cargo type. Should have picked it up and it didn't. 'Cause if it ain't the right cargo, it ain't going through there. There's still a lot of boxes in here. Looking down there to make sure the airplanes are going to the right. All right. $5.44. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Big Tex. We are, well, we may not be perfect, but we're a little advanced in this game. We're trying to head up to 10 mil. The record is 742 boxes. And that's after all submissions were made. We're just running truck and rail right now. It's 576. And that ought to take care of that. So we can jump down here, hit that button, jump over here, hit that button, jump over here and hit that button. 610 boxes. We can skip the next two. Go down to this one. Ah, 619. And one more. $6.31. Well, I think the next day is boat, I believe. We'll go see. All right, 383 correct approvals, 248 correct denials, $70,889 for a grand total of $7,497,881. That ain't bad, 204 boxes. All right. Yep, we got to release the boat. Leave everything like it is, just let the boats out. There go the boats. Alrighty. The boats are slowly coming off. The planes are still loading over there. Yeah, the man did say that he did like my little launching deal. He said that was a great idea. I told him, well, thank you. He said, I would have never thought of that. I started to tell him I didn't think of it, I just tried it. You gotta be inventive, that's for sure. Yeah, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I've been trying to shake off a case of lazy day all day. Alright, come on now, there's 48. Yeah, I thought for at least 100 by noon, shit. There's 80. $95. There's my 100. $112 at noon. Ah, dang. If we could do 100 an hour, it'd be great, wouldn't it? Ha. That's about what you got to do to hit 742. We was at 112 at noon. We're at 192 an hour afterwards. Well, we're fixing to crank out some more. $16 more. 256. 272. 272 and an hour after that. Now it's at 304. We're just about getting close to unloading all them boats. Let's see, 336, 352. $368. Well, there's 400. Got an hour left. Boats are all unloaded. $416. We are at 464.96, 496 at 1700. So I don't know, that's not good. Hey, that ain't bad at all. I got 560. I ain't gonna get nowhere near a record. $76. 582. 591. 606. Ah, okay. 615. And 616. Well, we've already shut off the boats. Canadian Hillbilly is playing Power Wash Laundry Simulator, whatever that is. I guess you power wash clothes. I don't know. Well, here we go. All right. We got one shelf here in Hart. It's got a few on it. It's not enough, I don't think, to get close to the record. I better make sure airplanes go today. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah. Airplane the way. Woo, come on, come on, come on. 9:30, I ain't got 16 yet. There we go. There we go. Moving a lot of boxes. Here comes some airplane coming from that way. Alright, now those can run through till that one box over there gets over here. 80. Come on now, I need to get with it. 96. 112. 112 at noon. I just don't think it's going to get too close. $2.94. $2.49. Long ways to go. Come on now. 320. Nope. Ain't gonna be close. There you go. Keep on. Keep on keeping on. $4.16. Come on now. I just don't think it's going to make it. I'm starting to wonder if it's going to hit 6. They shut them doors and open them once at least. Maybe twice if we're good. If we're lucky, maybe twice. They're coming right on off there, but they're running out of time. They ain't gonna make it. I almost did. Nope, 480. 511. We might hit the low 600. Might. Well, we didn't give up. We had the first record, so this ain't a lot of. There's not even a lot of boats. Now, believe tomorrow's truck and rail. We got one bad one. I don't even care. Well, there's 14 more. 621. $634, $644, you gotta turn this on, turn this off, turn that off. $658. $663. Ain't an awful day, but it's not 700. $664. Great. We had one bad one. Whoop-de-doo. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep going. 409 correct. 255. 255 correct. No, 409 correct. 255 denials. One incorrect. Bills paid. 7,604,000. Now look. All right. Now, should this be truck and rail? Yep. We should be good to go. Because the airplane shut out there, turned on there, send it to the rails. Another simple little truck and rail day. I like standing right here because I can watch it offload, watch that turn them to where they need to go. I know that's that. But could that work? It could. You're just reversing what you got. No, they get jammed up. There's too many boxes. Way too many boxes to do it that way. I had a crazy idea. It's easier to show you on this one. I was going to take these denials, come out one, put a curve, and take this one, come out one, put a curve, this one, come out one, put a curve, and just make one conveyor. But there's so there's so damn many boxes that are rejected. I mean, they would just get backed up in the machine and slow the machine up. So I'm gonna keep it like I got it. But it would work if somebody wanted to run a single conveyor. But you could actually make that curve go either way. I mean, there's just so many boxes coming out of that back end. You see, if I'd have thought about it before I'd done all this, I could have come out and curved all these into one and made that one come out here and hook into a red and then go down there and out, instead of having all those conveyors. But I believe that the traffic, it trying to come out of there to go through the S, and the next one sends out that's one that projected. Well, it's going to make that one stop, which is going to make, if the next one's rejected in the machine, it's going to make the machine stop. We don't want the machine stopping. Ain't nothing. I mean, hardly nothing going on with the boats. I mean, shit, you got one rack maybe in a layer of another one. Yeah, it looks like we ain't gonna count on the boats getting us anywhere. You see, I could have reversed these and go in as soon as they come off of the truck. but I didn't want to do that because that would back the truck up. Because as soon as they come off the truck, it'd be going to the machine, and it'd have to pause because of waiting on the machine. The longer you have the conveyor before you go into the first machine, the better, because it allows the box to go in, get out before the next package shows up. There goes some more boats. Yeah, it's been quite a day. Figure simulator, I like it. I finally got all the ones in the demo made. So I got using the best machines that's in the demo. And let me look at that. I was talking about that thing being released. Let me see. Let's see. Going to be released for early access on August the 4th. That's my son's birthday. So on my son's birthday, it'll release. I won't forget about that. Of course, I got 3 boys, but I know which one it is. I'd like to see him, but man, he's down in Houston, and him and his girl just got a home way out in the country, and it's built like a log cabin. Nothing around them for a while. And I told him, I said, boy, I said, you're staying in my dream home. I said, I always wanted something like a log cabin out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But out in the middle of nowhere so nobody could find me. If you wanted to, I told him, I said, my description of my house would be a log cabin like that. You'd have to go down a dirt road to get to the house. But before you got to the house, you'd have to stop at the stable, and you'd have to get my hired hand down there to come out and saddle you up a horse. And you'd have to ride that horse for about 1.5 miles, 2 miles to get to my house. Then you go to the other stable, and they'll take care of the horses while you come in the house and visit. And you get ready to go back. Better hope it ain't raining. I'd have my shit delivered to my ass. I guess drone delivery would come in pretty handy if I had a house like that. I mean, but seriously, I just got this thing about being in the country, going out, sitting out on the front porch, just hearing the wind blow, watching the weather, going in the house, and shit, have your your satellite TV, and maybe I'd have to have satellite internet or something like that out there. Shit, I may pay them to run me some internet out there. 408. It's not that I don't like people, just I like peace and quiet. When I'm busy doing something and somebody don't call and they just pop in out of nowhere. All right, 438. No bad ones. 183 correct, 255 denials, $49,195. Wonder where that puts us at now. Gotta be moving on up. 7,689,000. We are trying to climb our way up to 10 million and break a few records maybe while we're doing it. Now, if I ain't mistaken, I got to run the airplanes again. Yep, all I got to do is turn the airplanes on and, well, let's just hit the button. We can still turn the airplanes on. Turn them on. Turn that off. Turn that on. And the airplanes are on. There ain't that much on them shelves any damn way. Get over here to my chair. One guy said that he thought my mistakes was when I was running and jumping across these conveyor that boxes were sticking to me. And I was like, huh? Old Booger getting after it, ain't he? That's pretty good. 360 boxes, 4 bays. Take 360 and divide it by 4, and that's how many he's got boxes he's got coming in each bay. I've got 5 bays, 742 boxes, and I'll divide that and figure out how many I had coming in. Well, some of them were already on the racks. But they still count. They're in the building. They wasn't processed. Go gadget boxes. Oh, come on. Y'all can't tell me none of y'all didn't watch Inspector Gadget. Good Lord. Oh. Okay, here's one for you I bet you some of you hadn't seen. I don't know, I heard it was still on one of those Looney Tune channels, I think. Magilla Gorilla. I remember Magilla Gorilla. Oh, an underdog. Here's one for you, Booger. What about Top Cat? You remember Top Cat? I'm talking about the cartoon Inspector Gadget, not the movie. You know, I'm going to do that one night. I'm going to put up what I'm playing, and we'll probably be playing Parcel Sim because I don't have to do much. Tell them come enjoy the stream and let's talk about old westerns, or let's talk about old comedies or old cartoons. Yeah, I remember old Top Cat, Underdog, and hey, it's Fat Albert. Oh man, I was older when that come on, a little bit older. Fat Albert and the Cosby Kid cartoon. Felix the Cat, Three Stooges. Them were the days, boy. There ain't no cartoons today like we had. Man, back in the day, we had cartoons. Loved to watch them Wacky Racers, too, and Penelope Pit Stop. Dastardly Dudley. Oh, yeah, there was a cartoon, Dudley Do-Right and the Mounties. I remember that one, too. Now, it wasn't a cartoon, but this goes way back. What was that? My Mother the Car. I remember vaguely that movie. I remember it vaguely. Where that guy bought a car and it was his mother. I think it was some kind of old ass car. Shit, I still remember the first Superman. That's how old my ass is. I was born in 1959. I wouldn't take for it. I was still being able to listen to some of the great oldies. I was still listening to oldies, and then I got to hear some great country growing up. Then I started listening to some of the best classic rock that ever hit the stage. And then I got back into country again, and now I could give two flips less about country music unless it's sang and it sounds country. I don't go for guitar solos in country music. Keith Urban's got some good songs, but the guitar solos it kind of turns me off. You want to impress me? Play that shit on a banjo. There one old guy at the club one night, and he come over, and I knew him. He's like, man, he said, playing this country music, he said, is a bitch. I said, what do you mean? He goes, he said, we just have trouble getting a lot of people in here. He said, we got followers. He said, but you know, the people don't come in here like they do to see other bands. I said, you want me to give you a hint why? He goes, what? I said, your drums are too loud. The electric guitar overrides you singing. The bass is trying to play over the drums. I said, and then people can't hear what the hell you're singing. I said, you tune down the electric, have him kick it up on his little solo deal he does, and I said, then go ahead and get yourself a damn steel guitar player or a fiddle player or a banjo or something. And he done a couple of those things, and next thing you know, he started getting a lot more people to come watch him at the local clubs, and he got invites to other towns to play it in other towns. I just got an ear for music. You don't want too much music at the same time, all blaring. It's just, even in the old classic rock music, sure, there was some great guitar solos and stuff, but guess what? You heard them. Everybody had their time in that song, and their solos were usually when the guy was not singing. You don't pull a solo and drag it in to when the guy is singing. Solos and stuff are made for breaks in the song, so the singer gets a break. Catch his breath, get ready to hit the next loud note. I have a nephew who is in Nashville, and he's not really a country singer. I mean, they loved him out in California, but after he got away from California, they could give two hoots and a holler about listening to what he does, because he's more like soft spoken, soft jazz kind of voice. He went to Pepperdine. He went to Booker T. Washington, and then he went to Pepperdine out in California. You know, Pepperdine is a big music school out there. And boy can play the shit out of a piano or a keyboard. Got some songs that are on I think there's not a full song on YouTube. Most of them are on you can buy them off in iTunes. But I told him, I said, you have to pick your voice up and pick your lane. I said, you pick the wrong lane, you're going to sink like you got rocks tied in rocks in your back pocket. I ain't playing. What are we doing today? Just trucks. We're trying to build it up to see if we can break another record. Well, shit. I'm starting to know my way around these conveyors, how to get to where I want to go. Airplane's already shut off. Yep. And I just shut this off down here. I quit running into everything. I always double check myself. Better safe than sorry. Alright, let's run the trucks. I can just about decide and go outside and take a nap while I run the trucks these next 2 days. I think if he picked a certain lane in country music and got done the right kind of music in a band, but a keyboard just is not country. It's more, I guess, it's more like jazz or pop. And I guess that's what he wants to do. If you, some people make it doing that. But some people spend all their time trying to get there through bars. I know a guy when he was in his late 30s, he could sing. I sold probably 35, 40 of his CDs, and just through me DJing. And everybody said, man, he ought to be on The Voice or American Idol or something. I said, he said he don't want to go, and I said, I already tried to talk him into it, and they said, why won't he go? He said he's too old. They said, that's BS. And I said, I know, I told him that also. But he's played in some bands, and he is good. He was a lead singer for a George Strait tribute band. He is the lead singer for a Brooks and Dunn band. I mean, he can do anything. I've heard him even do some Garth Brooks songs. He's pretty damn good. I've actually seen him take songs that were, he got a couple of good songs he wrote, but I've seen him take songs that Garth Brooks and there's somebody else did, and he actually made them sound better. It's an easy voice to listen to. Well, we're watching. It's time for the racks to fill up the next 2 days. Yeah, I remember every morning I'd get up for school. I'd watch Slam Bang Theater with Icky Twerp, which had, the Three Stooges on it and a few other things. Then, when all that was over, I'd leave and go to school. I'd come home, it was the Flintstones, Gilligan's Island, and there was another one that I watched. And by that time, Mom had done got home from work, and her ass was putting me to work. When Mom got home from work, I went to work. Or if she had something she wanted to do in the house, get your ass outside and play. You're not staying in this house. I got things to do. And she meant it. The kids nowadays, if they're not into a sport or something, I'd say when they get home, 90% of their time is spent in their room on a computer or on a PlayStation playing games. I warned my boy about it when he was raising his kid. He didn't listen. Now his son is a sophomore in high school and still sits in that room. You don't ever see him unless he's coming out to eat or going somewhere. My son said, well, he don't really have any friends. I said, I wouldn't either if all I did is stay locked up in that damn room. Well, he's not locked up. He might well be. Hey, he could wait till he got my age and he could play games. But I think honestly that's what he wants to do. He wants to be a game creator. He wants to make games and sell games like people do here on Steam. Uh-oh. I think I locked my son out. I'll be back. Alright, I don't know what noise I heard. 336 boxes. Do our submissions. Hey, I want all the money I can get. I need to quit leaning forward. It's hard on my back. I keep forgetting I'm so used to it. 359. 368. Wasn't that our second day? No, we got one more. Damn. Hey, 94 correct, 274 incorrect. Correct approvals 94, correct denials 274. That's not bad. We're closer to 10 million than I was when I started. I ain't no telling how much money I made dumping trash. Alright, run it again. Hey, Des Troy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You know, it was a process of trial and error. I'll show you what I got here. Coming in the first door, I have two of these, and it pulls the truck and rail off. Then it'll go into here, and anything that's already passed this truck and rail, if they're truck, they go on around and through here. If they're rail, they go on the rack, and if it's rail day, they go along here. And then anything else that needs a sticker comes out, goes back over the conveyor, and goes down there to the machines. The denials go straight back and go in the hole. Now, the ones that come from here that still need stickers and stuff, come down here and join the ones coming out of this door. They go into this first set of inspection. Now explain that one. Now to explain this one. Over here, we got truck and rail coming from this door. Over here, we got truck and rail coming from this door. They go into these inspection machines. The ones that come out good, that are, let's see, this right here separates them. Come out good. If they're rail, they go straight. If they're truck, they go off to the right and go down and go on the truck door on the far end. These others that go on the rail over here, they go on the racks. And when rail is running, I unlock it. Then they offload from here and go around and go in the rail slot. Denials all come out the back. They go to the denial on this end down here. And you probably see the boxes flying through the air here. I stacked up a second inspection station back behind here. Now I'm pulling plane and boats here to do, and I'm doing the same thing to plane and boats as I'm doing the truck and rail over here, except I'm just having the good ones sent around here. The ones that need more stickers and stuff on them, they go down here and go through the back set of inspection stations. Now back behind them, there's a launcher. When they're rejected, they go out the back, hit the launcher will leap them over this first one, and they land over here on the conveyors, and they are sent to the rejection. And they got to be so much sending it to the rejection down here. I set this up because there's too many rejections for the belt to handle. So when it comes out, truck and plane are pulled off, and they're sent to the other rejection hole on the other end. But that's my little setup. And if I can get over here. This over here takes all those coming out off of these two. It takes rail, sends them here, they go on the shelf. The next one is trucks. It sends trucks through here and sends it over to the truck hole. The blue one will take it off and put it on the blue rack for boats. It's all color coordinated. Green means it's going somewhere. And red is stuff that is rejected. So green, gold is rail and truck. Blue is boat. Purple, which is way the hell over here. Hope we don't get hit by a box. Purple is plain. The way I have this set up, where they come off, I turn this off and they stop. And then when I want them to run, yeah, it is, man. It's like a maze. But you turn this on and it sends everything from the airplane through there. Now, when airplane is not running, I turn this one off. This will, and that automatically sends them to the racks. When the plane is running, I turn this one on and turn this one off. That automatically makes them go forward into the airplane. But I started off by just doing this and doing that, and I started watching the flow of the boxes. And I'm like, this is not what I want. These boxes are all backing up. They're getting bunched up. So they're getting bunched up right here, but they've already done their thing. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with them coming in the door. So I tried to take all the relief I could off of the door so it would keep them coming in. And that's how I end up getting so many damn boxes. Like I say, the record is 742. It was set sometime last week, Monday or Tuesday, I guess, or maybe last weekend. I can't remember. It's been so long. Because I haven't played this in a few nights. But it's an amazing, you just got to use your head. It's just trial and error. Always save a box to send it through to make sure it's going to work. You know, just go up there by the dock door and watch, and you'll see an airplane take an airplane off, if that's what you're fixing to check. If you're fixing to check for stickers, take one that's got a bad sticker on it, or take one that's discarded, and send it through there and see what it does. Make sure it's going to do what you want it to do. The other little deal here, when they come out, if they have a sticker, it goes one way. If you don't have a sticker, they've already been through all the inspection machines. It comes out, goes through there and gets an inspection, just like the denials. I have a little red one back there that sits there and marks all the denials. Good Lord, it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. I'm so sick of this rain, it's unreal, but I'm not going to complain. It's kept the weather a lot cooler in my area. Yep, it took me a while to look at it, figure it out, and I would get the idea and I'd look and make sure. I mean, I've had to move stuff forward and move stuff backwards and left and right. I started. Cool. Pausers are good. If a lot of people put the pauser right. I'm not even using this one over here anymore. I don't even use this. But a lot of people will put the pauser right here, and I got one there, and they'll shut it off here. But I like to shut mine off at the rack. You know, if it's shut off at the rack, it ain't going nowhere. It's not even coming off the rack. All right, let's submit all these. I appreciate you commenting on it, though. A lot of people think it's pretty amazing. And I haven't seen a stream with anybody doing 742 boxes, and I always empty the chutes because I want it to be a true record, you know, with all the chutes empty. 342 just for trucks. Now tomorrow I believe we release the rail. 91 correct approvals, 251 denials, $38,296, and that's going to put me closer and closer to getting to that 10 mil mark where I want to be. We may hit 780 mil for the night over with. And get my money from this damn trash can. Yeah, I've already started over once. And I've done so much to this, it's not even funny. Let's check and see what we got here. Cargo type, truck, and rail. So we'll go down here and unlock the rail. Let it flow. Go down through here. Unlock the rail. Open the door and let's go. And get to my table. Well, all those rails and what few rails are down there will be going through there. Hey, brother, appreciate it. Appreciate the subscription. Destroyer. All right. Looky there. Your name popped up in my little box down there and on screen. I appreciate the subscription, my brother. Take care. Don't work too hard. We'll talk at you later. I think old Booger's still, he would have probably said hi, but he is playing Parcel Simulator and listening and watching me. Now, anybody that wants to support my stream and kind of help me out, buying games, I got one coming out August 4th. I'm going to get, which is called, it's where you take a 3D printing machine and make little image statues and stuff and sell them. I'm going to get that. I have Ranch Simulator. I play that every once in a while. I got a bunch of games, but the reason I don't play a whole lot of new games is usually because I like to test them. I mean, I look at it this way: if you're going to have a game and you want people to buy it, you got to give them a taste of what they're going to get. You can't sit there and take a game and put it out there in early release and expect people to pay money for it if they don't know what they're getting. I mean, I don't buy a pair of shoes until I put them on my feet. Shit. So there is a couple of games up and coming that I'm going to buy, but there's a little deal down there below my name to where you can send donations, and they go through Streamlabs. Streamlabs has no requirements, and my account is set up on Streamlabs, so when you send the donation, it goes to Streamlabs, and then it goes to me. Or you can look in the About Me, and there's a link to my PayPal account. You can just send it straight to my PayPal account if you don't have to deal with Streamlabs. But any donations, they all go toward supporting me, and I stream 2 to 3 times a day. Yes, I'm retired and on disability, so today's price of everything, I've had a couple of guys actually buy games for me they want me to play, and they were pretty cool games. I also have a Discord. The links may be dead. I don't know. If you try the link and it's dead, let me know, and I'll put it. If you want to join the Discord, and I'll put it in chat. Just say, hey, can you put the Discord in chat? And I'll put it in there for you. Well, we're at 224 boxes, and we still are unloading the shelves. I'm pretty sure the shelf on the other end is already unloaded. But this is a warehouse of flying boxes. I do not dare run across the top of those or across those belts, because one of them will hit you. Because you cannot predict when them damn suckers are going to fly across there and knock the pee-off out of you. $272. Nope, ain't gonna make it. When I broke that set record of my old record and had a new record of 742 boxes, I had 600 boxes down the chute at 1,700, or a little after 1,700. So, according to the clock there, we got 2.5 hours, and we're only at 272. So it's got a long way to go to get to 600. If it gets to 600, when the doors close, that's when I'll get excited about it. Got some chatters in here. That's what I like. When y'all get in there and say something, it gives me something to say, something to talk about. So I'll never forget the first time I tried that launcher. I was like, oh shit. I tested it, you know. And I was upgrading everything. So I upgraded the launcher all the way. I set a box on it and it threw that damn thing halfway across the warehouse. I was like, God dang it. I said, well, let's not do that. I will say this, if I wanted to, I could set up a third row of inspections, upgrade the launcher one time, and it will launch it from there over both of those onto the conveyor out here. It's wild. I've done it. I tried it out. I tested it. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. So I made that one. I did have all three doors coming in here, but it was backing up. It was bad. So instead of putting another set back behind it, I just left it alone. I'd also have to enlarge and take this out plumb to this conveyor here for it to work. You got to have a long conveyor on the other end when using the launcher in order, because if I put a launcher behind this one here, it would throw it on the floor. Well, we're going to get about, we might hit 600. See, the boxes are already in and taken care of. They're, you know, it's just unreal. It clears them suckers out of there. This still ain't unloaded, so we'll just have to see. I know there's not another 100 and something boxes. I think pretty much on the other end is about done. But those rails are loading up. They're coming from over here. I think everything's just about done over there. That one's going to plane. Well, guess we can go over here and wait for them to clear out over here. I don't know. We'll make it. We're going to get 600. I know we're going to get 600 at least out of what's coming off that shell. There's 560. Fixing to be 570. I mean 572. Still thinking low 600s. Maybe not. Yeah, low 600s. And that's counting if these other doors actually have something in them. All right. 584. $596. There we go. That'll take us over 600. There's 606. There's 620. Ain't bad. 624. Now the next day, we're unleashing the boats. As you can see, they're not all full. If all of these was full from the boats, I'd say we had a chance at breaking the record. What we got to hope for is while we're doing the boats, if these other two racks fill up on the plane. I started out with just 4 shells, and shit was backing up everywhere. So I had to add 5 shells. So at each station I got 10 shells. $376 correct, 248 denials, 70,059, bringing me to a grand total of $7,899,141. I think the next day we're going to go up a notch. All right, let's do this. Record or no record, let's do this. I'm trying to get to 10 million. Let me make sure I'm right about the boats before I do this. Yeah. They go over here and unlock them. Them damn things go in there and count against me. Go boats, go. Let's rock and roll. It's where I like to stand when the boats are going, so I can watch it and make sure it don't jam up. When I start releasing them, I watch, because it don't happen often, but sometimes they will get jammed up. The crazy maze we got here. Everything's working. See how that pauser makes them turn? The airplane boxes, you turn it on, it automatically makes them go this way. So if you got boxes and you want them to go a certain direction, if you'll put pausers around it and send it to certain racks, just turn the one on where you want it direct, the one you want to go, and turn the one off where you don't want it to go that direction. It'll make it go. I mean, it only works for one certain type. You know, it's not going to break them down like the other one back there will. I tried it with this, and it was just a total failure. Because I had all these running down, a line running down through here, and I had this breaking them off. Sending one this way and one this way. Well, I run into the problem was trying to get them to go, the other ones to go back over here where they needed to go when they needed to be on the rack. There's 48, 64, 80, Yeah, keep building that airplane up. Get a chance at that damn record again. I want to hit 750 so bad I can't stand it. I was 8 boxes from it. That's 742. I was 8 boxes from 750, and I was like, well, we broke a record, but I still want 750. It'll happen. I just got to be patient, keep playing, working my way toward 10 mil. All right, I'm going to break off of here for a minute. You see, I get a little backup over there on the back side. But that's because you got, it really depends on how many come out the door on the far end that need work done on them. That's the only time it backs up. Sometimes it won't never back up. And sometimes you get a slew of boxes that need to come through the inspection. And that's the only time it backs up. I gotta go check and see if my son's here, because I want to make sure I lock the door. I'll be right back. Yeah. My boy's back. He's here, and one of his friends are there. Hey, hillbilly! No, I didn't. I'll have to. Let me see. Let me take a quick peek. I don't even see that I got it. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, brother, I want to check that game out bad, but I'm gonna have to wait till it comes down a little bit. All right, what we getting up with? 544. Oh, that sucked. I'll just go ahead and do that. Lock that. I thought we'd at least get 600 before I push the button. We're going to get another 600, I think, out of it, though. At least low 6. Damn, it better hurry. We already, whoop. Yeah, we already hit that button. These other two better be good if it's going to get 600. Yeah, ain't but 5. We ain't going. It ain't even going to hit 600. Yeah, it will. Nope, 596. Oh well. Wait a minute. How backed up are the planes? All the shelves are almost full. Let's see. You got 10 shelves. Each one of those shelves. Let's see. Each one of those shelves. Oh, I got to pay my bills. Huh? They shut me down. Each one of those shelves hold 16. So there's 160. Right at 160 boxes on the shelves. Plus, if we get, we're thinking about 640, 650. Maybe the next day. 349 correct approvals, 247 correct denials, $65,284, bringing the grand total to $7,964,430. We're almost at $8 million. Yep, I read that. I just read it. You said you put something in there, bro. I went and checked it out. Okay. Today, we unleash airplanes. Okay. Off. On. Off. This is the only one we had to worry about. I don't think there's anything else we needed to worry about. So it'll be 160 boxes or so plus whatever we run. I'm thinking 650, low 7 maybe, if we're lucky. If the boxes really flow hard, we'll see. Keep them coming. Me standing up here, I may interfere with the boxes being right, but we'll see. I appreciate all y'all tuning in tonight. If y'all want to subscribe, feel free to. I would appreciate it. Or pass on a like. I'm on my way to 10 mil. We're going to keep playing this game probably a few times a week. What is up, Raider? How you doing, my man? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Got a few. Yeah, we had a few chatters in here. We just can't get them all in here at once. I think Booger is playing Parcel theme, and he downloaded that other game I played that I was playing today, called Figure, where you use a 3D printer and you make these figures and sell them in the store. It's supposed to release August 4th. Well, I ain't broke no record yet, but I might get 700, maybe. I know I'm getting 160 off of this shelf plus what runs through the house today. Ah, that's what I thought. You know, I got on this morning and I wanted to stream, and I thought, well, I haven't played MLB The Show in a while and streamed it. So I fired it up, connected it, and then got a notification that MLB The Show will no longer be streaming on YouTube because of copyright infringements because of the music. You know, I don't get it. Cool. Yeah, Booger just got 4 doors running, so he's having fun. I don't know if you've seen it, but I added another row of inspections way over, and it's pulling stuff from doors 1 and 2. Damn. 81,187 boxes gone through this place since I started this game. I still got my old one. We're at 208. It ain't looking bad. Like I say, if I'm around close to 600 when the door's locked, there's a good chance of setting another record. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I went in there and played that game. Mods for what? I don't do mods. Only mods I got left in any of my games are TCG Card Shop. I still have the Pokemon mod before it got banned. Once it's on my PC, I do what I want to with it. I got that. I got the fast pack opening, auto sale. Damn boxes finally got caught up. 352. Come on now. 368. It's got a ways to go. But yeah, I know it can do it. 368. There we go. Keep them doors open. I don't care. We'll get them boxes out of the way somehow. I am sure thinking about modifying one more time. I just don't think I got the room to do it. I might have. I'll have to take a look. Ah, cool. Doors locked was $4.96. Well, let's say five. We're going to say five. It needed to really be at 600 to have a chance, but we'll see what happens. We still got shit on that shelf, so that could help us. But far as on the rail, everything that we got's fixing to be gone through those inspection stations and on its way to where it's headed. I was thinking low 700s. Yeah, you was talking about the supermarket simulator earlier. I went in there, and when it wiped my store clean, I went in there and found a guy that you could make your store large and all that shit. And I was like, I've already done this. And my boxes were showing with the mods, because I had the USA product mod. And I had some spices some guys made. I had some movies some guys made. I had some canned goods some guys made. And when he updated the street, every shelf I had in the place disappeared. Everything I had in the back room in storage was disappeared. I had nothing but my cash registers and my employees standing inside that store. So I went in there and I took it, give myself some damn money, because I figured it owed me that much. And I went in there and I thought, well, I'll just stream the game and let everybody watch me rebuild it with their product, not use no mods. But when I went to stream it, the damn thing wouldn't even stream right. 623. Damn. That sucked. I was thinking low 7s. 629. 636. 646. Damn. 650. No, 660. 667. And 668. Well, I ain't gonna do it today either. Darn, darn, darn. Well, that sucked. That sucked. One invalid submission, big deal. I don't care. Okay, 668. Well, I've done run 2 weeks. I got to my 8 million. So that's a good accomplishment. We're going to go ahead and since my son just showed back up today after a week, I'm going to go in there and visit and talk with him for a little bit, because he gets up real early and leaves, and I want to visit with him before he goes to bed. But I will catch y'all tomorrow, and y'all have a blessed evening. Hey, for those of y'all that subbed, woohoo! And I did find out why my subs wasn't working. Some people on eBay have their settings set to private. When you have it set to private, it won't share the information from YouTube to Streamlabs to let it know that you subbed. And that's what was going on with that. Same thing goes with donations or whatever. But like I said, I appreciate everything. I thank y'all very much for watching. Like I said, be sure and if you would like, and if you want to, sub, catch me playing this again. And there's another game that when it goes, it's still due for early release before it goes live. It's called Swim Park, and it's where you go in, you put a swimming pool in, and you're trying to bring this old swim park back to life. And I like it. I really do. And sometimes, even though there's nothing else I can do, I go in there and play it because it's fun, it's challenging, and I don't care. Hell, people start drowning, I got to stop what I'm doing and run out there and throw them a life preserver. And every time them little turds come around, and if they can't get into the bathroom, they take a dump right there on the concrete, and I got to clean it up. So I grab my water gun and start spraying them with a water gun. Wash their nasty ass. But anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Tex is always up to something, always streaming something. And I appreciate all the conversation and everything tonight. It was exciting to see everybody in here talking. I enjoyed it. I really did. Y'all take care. God bless. And I will check out that game. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.